Good morning and welcome to today's episode. It is October 2nd, 2020 on a Friday morning in the Pacific time zone. TGIF, thank God it is Friday. It's been a very stressful week and I just got in touch with the stress behind it. I have to reapply for something every year, and I realized in doing my Ho'oponopono this morning that this reapplication feels like a threat to my existence. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that it had such a depth of power over my energy, my physical body, my soul. It was actually quite shocking, and I realized that I'm going to need to pray over this, the big prayer over this, probably quite a bit, because it was fascinating. There was some real depth to, just some real depth to the angst and upset and feeling of threat and restless, irritable, and discontentedness. And it totally this morning made me understand why I had been so off a lot of the week. Wednesday, I could hardly get off the couch. Yesterday, I procrastinated and finally just said, Mark, just finish it up, get it downloaded, do what you're supposed to do. It was so hard. And then this morning, doing the prayer work, it just made me realize what a deep wound, energy, threat. I'm not even exactly sure what to call it. It just welled up in my energy, my body. And I'm going, oh, this is good. Now, this is the thing that I want to get across this morning. It's good to feel this stuff. It's good to have these kind of insights. It's good to go, oh my God, I had no idea this was so bad. And the reason that it is so good to have that stuff happen is that it dissipates. The power of it goes away. I'm still incredibly weirded out this morning. I have to tell you, I'm incredibly weirded out. I didn't even want to do this podcast this morning, this vlog, whatever you want to call this. I didn't want to do it. And I really didn't think I had anything to say. Well, apparently, at least so far, I'm 5 minutes into it, I've had something to say. But I could tell I was procrastinating because I typically get up, immediately start writing. Then I do this. And instead, the First thing I did was look at my phone this morning. Then I had to have a discussion with someone on Facebook. Then I did my Ho'oponopono. And then I went on my computer to balance my accounts and research a few things. And then I just said to myself, no less than 7 minutes ago, Mark, go do your daily recording. And I'm so glad I am. To get out there and to admit that kind of angst, I can feel this in my body still. And I can tell I'm going to need to do some more work on this. But I see an opening here. I see an opening in a problem that I've had going on for years now. And I don't know where this is going, but I do know that I'm detaching from it. And that, of course, is the whole point behind most spiritual work, and certainly the work that I do with Ho'oponopono practice. You know, they say that we spend the first 7 years learning all kinds of things because we are a sponge when we get here, and we essentially forget our essence. And for those of us lucky enough to be in such emotional pain that there is no other choice than to go within, we spend the next how many more years from 7 undoing so much of what we learned or what we thought was the truth. And I can tell in this particular exercise, that there is something really down there that's coming up. And I'm cool with that. And I may, not do it pretty. And I may distract myself in a multitude number of ways in the process of processing this. But I will do it. And I can tell you, and I know this is against the grain of what society says, but I'm actually excited. I remember a couple of days ago, I was sitting with a group of people, and I talked about the fact that 2 months ago, somewhere around in there, I had lost all faith in absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. And I said, I was distraught, and at the same time, I was so excited to have lost faith in everything. Because then there's an opening. Then there's a path into allowing whatever it is out there, and I'm admitting to knowing less than I used to, can come in and show me this, show me what's going on from a different perspective. And isn't that great? Don't we all want that? I don't know. I don't think people do. And that's okay. But I do. And if you're watching this, you probably do too. And it's okay to go kicking and screaming. I go kicking and screaming. All I know is that this morning, when I was doing my prayer work over this project, I realized that there is a depth and weight of unlearning and detachment that has to come from this. And what I see is a great unfolding. And I can't wait. Well, I can't wait. I'm pretty patient on this. I'm excited. That's the way to say it. I'm excited about the possibility. And I'm also getting to the point where I'm excited about not knowing the outcome. And that's new. And that's taken a lot of work. So, I don't know if you want to do that or not. It's taken me a long time to get to these spots. These last 6 months have been so powerful. And you know, it's okay one way or the other. But, you know, if you want some help with that, I'm willing to be there. So you can always contact me. Thank you so much for listening this morning. This has been incredible. I really did not, first of all, want to do this, nor did I think I had anything to say. And quite frankly, I think what I said this morning was really cool. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for listening. Bonne journée.